Welcome back, YouTube. Here we are again, obviously, as you can see, with the Duramax. Quick little video tonight. Thought I'd go through since I installed these mirrors and did a whole video about that. These are the Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors. I color match painted to the truck. I've had no issues with them before. Obviously, you can see now I've got a little issue with the mirrors. This is my own fault. I can't blame Boost Auto Parts for this. This is all me. I actually had to repaint this top cap, so I wanted to pull the mirror apart. If you guys don't know, these mirrors come all apart. You can see we got screws hiding up in here. You got to pop the glass off. You can pull the mirrors apart. You can replace all the inner workings and parts and pieces you need for these. You can change out the lights and customize them however you want. They're kind of cool. Problem is, when I did that, I busted the mount for the back of the piece of glass. So today I'm just going to replace the glass. That's the upper glass. So a few little differences I'll show you guys from a lot of the aftermarket mirrors versus the factory mirrors. There's a little bit of a difference. You need to know what it is you need to order. You can get all this stuff through Boost Auto Parts. Like I said, I went ahead and I got my replacement. Right here, obviously mine have the heated mirror element in them. I got the turn signal in there. Now, these aftermarket mirrors, they snap right on and they snap right off. And that leads me to exactly what the problem was when I went to take this mirror apart. Let's see if I can do this. I'm trying to hold this up there. Best way is to articulate the top glass as far forward as you can. Get your fingers right up under here. And in theory, let's see if I can show you. You're supposed to be able to just pop the glass right off of there. Came off no problem. As you can see with these aftermarket design, it's got these little clips. They all busted off on me. In fact, that one just fell off my fingers. I touched it, so pretty much all of them broke off on me. So the mirror's no longer holding on, they're just dangling on there. You know, the things are just made out of plastic. They're out in the weather. These mirrors aren't even that old, but plastic that's out in the heat, the cold, out in the elements, gets brittle, so they snapped right off. So kind of a money-making gimmick there. The cool thing about the factory mirrors, if you guys are trying to replace the glass in your factory mirrors, they come off a little bit different. Same type of thing. You need to articulate your mirror forward, but then you kind of shift the glass itself up and then rotate it back down and it kind of pops off. It doesn't quite have the same mounting design. Now you can get the adapters through Boost Auto Parts, all that. Same type of thing. The lower mirror here, get your fingers back there. I'm not going to do it because I don't need to break more plastic mounts off. Just pop right off. A lot of the factory mirrors, you actually have to break a hole through them here because they got a screw back there. Then again, you can still buy the aftermarket replacements, but you got to buy an adapter to just click on instead of having to run the screw through there. So neither here nor there. All I'm doing is the top glass. So obviously mine is already off. If yours is just cracked, broken, marked up, whatever the reason might be that you're replacing it, you're going to have to pop it off. Here's all the little mounting tabs that are supposed to be there that aren't. So yeah, it cost me another 40 bucks get to replace that. You also have these little metal guide pins here. You'll see they help guide the mirror glass right into place. You can buy these separately or you can reuse the ones that you got. They just kind of slide right on out of there, just like so. I didn't buy them. Boost Auto Parts sells them separately, although a set actually came with the glass. So whether it was supposed to or not, I don't know, but it did. So if you're like me, guys, you have the heated mirror, turn signal, any of that, just carefully unplug all your connections that you need to once you got your glass popped out. Said I would remove and reuse the alignment pins, but since they sent me new ones, I'm going to go ahead and use those. Get all those slid into place. Of course I drop them. Reconnect everything. real gently so. I'm actually going to test the turn signal, make sure everything works before I stick this thing back on and chance breaking things back off if I have to pull it off again. Working as it should. So now we know everything's working, everything's connected. I'm going to attempt to slowly guide this thing back into place. Hopefully those little guys will push it, kind of push through the center where that thing connects. You hear it pop right on there. Just like so. So I know it's a quick, simple video. Hopefully some of you guys find it helpful. If you're in a position where you need to figure out how to take apart these mirrors, you got to replace your glass, rebuild them for whatever reason or another. Hopefully you find it helpful. Again, I have nothing negative to say about the Boost Auto Parts mirrors here. They've held up great for me. I've been running them 2-3 years now, something like that. I'd have to look back at the date of the video. But yeah, had I not taken a rock chip to this top cover and had to replace it, this never would have been an issue. But either way, it's dealt with now. No longer have dangling glass. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys. Appreciate you hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Hopefully I'll get more coming. Thanks again.